Hi everyone, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be discussing the astrology for April as well as doing a card reading for the collective energy of April. So check the timestamps down below to see what interests you, and you can skip around to what parts interest you. But I highly recommend you watch the entirety of the video as it will provide and illuminate a lot for you. So let's get into it. Let's do a recap of March because I'm sure it was intense for you as it was for a lot of people, or the whole planet, I should say. So we had very intense energy. It brought up a lot of trials and tribulations and a lot of things for us to look at, to work through, to move through, to heal, to grow from, a lot of lessons, a lot of tests, and especially towards the end of March, which I'm filming this on April 1st. So we're just coming out of that energy now. So we're going to be feeling like the come down of that energy a little bit, but then the energy is going to pick back up come the end of April, towards the mid to end of April again. So there's a lot of intense solar flares happening that happened in March that are going to continue to happen now through probably the end of this year and continue on into probably 2026. These are light codes coming in from the sun to help shift and raise our vibration and our frequency by purging the darkness and the density within us so that we can integrate more light within our bodies and thus raise our vibration, and to go through these ascension energies, ultimately to shift our vibration into the 5D, fifth dimensional energies that Earth is now, I feel, moved into. I feel Earth has ascended into the fifth dimension energetically, and now that portal is kind of opened up for a lot of us to tap into if we so choose to, pending our energy and where we're vibrating at and what work you've done on yourself and all of that. You'll be able to perceive of that energy. I feel a lot of my day that I spend in the 5D, I do still deal with work and people in the 3D. So I shift between both, and a lot of us are doing that. We're shifting between 5D and 3D. So lots of crazy energies coming in April, but we will get through it, trust me. So a lot of you probably felt or have felt or are still feeling irritation, agitation, maybe some digestive issues, and that's because of the energy from March. And the digestive thing is like our solar plexus and our sacral is being worked on pretty heavily with these ascension energies. So you're going to start to notice that you don't resonate with certain foods anymore. Your body is literally rejecting certain foods that maybe you have always eaten and never had a problem with. And so that could be something to look into. I'm not a doctor, but that could be a possibility as well if it's not a health issue. So crystals I recommend for this month to assist us with the energies is yellow jade. And yellow jade is a stone of wisdom, helping us to learn from experiences and gain self-confidence, which is all linked into April's energy. And I chose my Alice in Wonderland deck to assist us in the reading today because I feel overall that's what April is all about. It's kind of going down that rabbit hole, having a little bit of fun, have a little goofy time, fun time, crazy time, sad times, kind of like all into one. And then the other crystal I recommend is citrine, which is the stone of success, helping to increase positivity, happiness, bringing in abundance, joy, and helping you to tap into your creativity. And I just finished all the zodiac readings for the month of April, so check the timestamps. I will link those below if you haven't seen yours yet. It'll help illuminate a lot more on a personal level for you, even though it's a general reading. So the overall theme for this month is all about resting and integrating the lessons and the energies of March so that we can seek out the joy amongst the chaos and to believe in the impossible. Kind of like in Alice in Wonderland, Alice believes in the impossible and goes against what people tell her is real. All right, let's get into the astrology reading for April. So on April 1st, we have Moon in Leo, trine Jupiter in Aries, which is helping to expand our mind and bring in new ideas. Moving into the 2nd, we have Moon enters Virgo, helping us to become motivated and become more productive to get things done, which is really great. Then we have on the 3rd, Mercury enters Taurus. This is setting the tone for honest and direct communication, helping you to express yourself honestly and kindly. And this is a time of the month for you to have those really important conversations. Get those conversations out of the way now, whether it be with work or family or friends, because you don't want to have those conversations as the energy heats up and kicks up mid to end April. Also on the 3rd, we have Mercury in Taurus square Pluto in Aquarius. So it may become difficult to listen and understand others' point of view, which may trigger fights amongst differing ideas and plans. So again, it's like good to get those conversations out of the way in the beginning of April, because that energy is going to get more progressive of people not really understanding you or like seeing eye to eye with you. So on the 4th, we have Moon enters Libra. So you may be nudged to create an emotionally secure and peaceful space for yourself by finding a middle ground with others to get on the same page. So if you do have little issues come up, it's about finding a middle ground and getting back into a peaceful energy. Then on the 4th, we have a portal energy day, because it's 4-4. So that makes it a April 4th is a portal energy day, which is a great day to manifest, do candle rituals, manifestation rituals, setting intentions, putting your intention into the candle, and then lighting the flame to set that energy out into the cosmos for it to manifest back to you. And then on the 5th, we have Mercury in Taurus, sextile Saturn in Pisces. So this is about long-term planning becoming easier, and this disciplined mental energy allows us to focus on our goals and to feel more ambitious. And then on the 6th, we have full moon in Libra. This is a time to focus on work and any issues with your relationships and or partnerships, helping you to decide to either grow closer to certain people or to move away from certain people and or to become more committed to certain things or people. It's also a great day to stay inside and focus on your wellness and self-care routines, as well as releasing and purging that which no longer serves you physically and energetically. Then moving into the 7th, we have Venus in Taurus sextile Neptune in Pisces. We are encouraged to be more understanding and compassionate when dealing with other people. So having compassion, energy, kindness, energy, regardless of what we're feeling internally, to just like hear people out, have compassion for their situation rather than being like triggered or trying to tell them what to do, that sort of thing. And then April 7th, we have Moon enters Scorpio, helps us to look at what needs to be refreshed in our lives, which gives us a greater sense of control, being open to new solutions by viewing our lives from a different angle. So it's going to give you that higher bird's eye view perspective, kind of like the hangman in the tarot, bringing yourself to a higher level to see things from a different angle, to tackle or to come up with a solution to a problem with a different way of approaching it. And then we have Easter. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you. And this is a good day to remember your blessings. Remember that you at one point were manifesting that which you currently have. So it's about getting into a space of gratitude and really being grateful for that which you have. Being in a space of gratitude links you up to a higher vibration to connect you with your manifestations and call them in quicker. So that's a good day to do that. Then on the 9th, we have Moon enters Sagittarius. You may feel like getting out and about and exploring new things and gaining new experiences, kind of like Alice going down the rabbit hole. Then on the 10th, we have Moon in Sagittarius trine Jupiter in Aries. This is expansive, optimistic energy coming in, surging through us to help us focus on the big picture of our lives and looking at how we can expand and grow in certain areas. And then also we have Venus in Gemini trine Pluto in Aquarius. Passion can be strong in your relationships at this time, as this energy helps you to feel more dedicated to the people you care about, which can help you positively transform your current relationships. The 11th is a big day. We're still going. We have on the 11th, Sun in Aries conjunct Jupiter in Aries. This energy may encourage you to start looking into something specific in your life that you would like to explore or experience. So if you've been thinking about going abroad and traveling, if you've been thinking about starting a business, it's like giving you that energy to laser focus in on that idea. Then moving into the 12th, we have Moon in Capricorn trine Uranus in Taurus. If something has been irritating you or bothering you as of late or during that time, this energy is encouraging you to try an unconventional way of approaching a solution to the problem. So if what you've done in the past hasn't worked, it's about finding new ways of approaching it. So like if you're trying to get your kid to eat vegetables and the way you've been doing it isn't working, it's about trying a new way of doing it, April 13th, we have last quarter moon in Capricorn, letting go of that which no longer serves you, releasing old responsibilities and looking at what areas of your lives is best to direct your energy and attention to. So April is all about like, where should I put my focus? Where should I put my energy? Where should I put my attention to? Because where attention goes, energy flows. So where would you get more bang for your buck in April, putting your energy in certain areas without burning yourself out trying to do it all? April 14th, we have Venus in Gemini square Saturn in Pisces. Relationship responsibilities may become overwhelming and you may want to run away. This encourages you to look at what is the problem, the root problem, and try to resolve it. So if there's something coming up in your relationship, try to get to the root as to why it bothers you. And again, I'm going to use a silly example. So let's say that your spouse or your partner leaves the dishes out, and every time you see that, you get triggered, you get angry, you get irritable. Look into the root of why that bothers you so much. Maybe as a kid, you were always the one that had to do the dishes, and your siblings or your family relied on you to do the dishes. And so that really angers you. Like when you see the dishes, you're like, no, I don't want to do it. So healing that and clearing that and talking to your person or whoever's irritating you, have a come to Jesus meeting with them and be like, look, this really bothers me. Can we work on this? You know, kind of that energy is going to help with that. And then on April 15th, we have Moon enters Pisces. Intuition is strong, and this is a great time to meditate and connect with your higher self to gain insight and wisdom for your life. And then we have April 16th, Moon in Pisces, sextile Mercury in Taurus. If you have a busy schedule, this energy is going to help you with multitasking and to help you tackle a variety of projects and commitments. Then on the 17th, we have Moon enters Aries. There can be extra energy for you to access at this time, allowing you to take action and give more energy and a focus and attention to whatever excites you the most. So whatever excites you the most, this is a great day to focus on that. And then on the 18th, we have Moon in Aries square Mars in Cancer. This energy can make you feel a bit more irritable and cause you to lash out, which you will see amongst everybody. So it's best to find the root cause of your frustration and or have a communication with people that are frustrated and get to the root of their frustration so that you or them have a healthy way of communicating this and have a healthy outlet for how to deal with it without releasing it in a negative way and lashing out, because negativity is like a virus. It continues to, like you throw your negativity at them and now they're infected with negativity and they're going to throw it right back at you, and it just keeps going until somebody breaks that and, calms that energy down. Then on the 19th, we have New Moon in Aries, conjunct Jupiter in Aries. This energy helps you to see the opportunities that surround you, even if you were blind to them before. So this is helping you to become excited about the possibilities, and you may feel like exploring new experiences, going to new places, acquiring new knowledge about something. So this came up in the zodiac readings a lot too, about getting out, going and doing new exciting things that you've never done before. So go to that new bookstore, or go to a different bookstore, go to a different coffee shop, maybe a unique mom and pop shop. Go travel a little bit further out of your town to get new experiences and new energy. That's really going to help boost your energy and give you kind of like a lift, an upliftment. And it's another great day to do candle magic and or manifestation rituals, because it is the new moon and it's all about calling in new energy. And then on the 20th, we have a big day, the solar eclipse in Aries. So this is going to be backed with really high intense energies, and it's a little bit more intense than usual because it is in Aries, so it's that fire energy. So just remember that eclipses are all about new beginnings and or sudden changes. So if you've been procrastinating with something, this energy may be like that Tower card in the tarot, where it comes in and it takes care of it for you, but it may not be the way you wanted it to happen. So if you've been lagging on, quitting your job, and you've been nudged by spirit since last December to do it, or, months and months and months ago, this eclipse may create a situation where you get fired to push you out of that job. Same thing with a relationship. Something may happen to give you that gut-wrenching, like, oh my God, like hit you like a ton of bricks energy to push you out of that situation. But it's encouraging you nonetheless to take action or make quick changes in certain areas to embark on new beginnings and to start anew. On the 20th, we also have Sun enters Taurus, so staying grounded and centered will improve your stability and security, and it will be really important for you to stay grounded during this Taurus season, which is going to, extend into next month. So it's a good time to allow yourself to slow down, to have fun, to work on your self-confidence, work on self-respect, really giving self-love to yourself, focusing on you. It's a time to stop and smell the roses, literally. And I just want to mention really quick, because we just said stop and smell the roses, Spirit is saying wearing the color yellow or having yellow flowers around you or yellow decor, wearing yellow crystals is really going to uplift your spirits in April. So surrounding yourself with yellow because it backs the energy of the sun, bringing in positivity, warmth, and joy. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. On the 20th, we also have Sun in Taurus, square Pluto in Aquarius. This may cause fights and power and control struggles, fights for power and control, which can come out of nowhere. So that's also going to be seen on the collective scale as far as like seeing that in the main public eye. Countries fighting for power and whatnot, governments fighting for power, politicians, all that jazz. But this could trigger a deep issue within you or deep things within you. It could stir up a lot of stuff within you that comes to the surface for you to look at, heal, and purge. So just know that if that happens, just breathe through it, find an outlet to release that energy in a positive way, scream into a pillow, punch a pillow, maybe take a shower to wash that energy, sage your home, do what you got to do to clear the energy, and to maybe go into meditation, get a massage, do something to clear that energy from you. It's also time to focus on the trigger and heal it as far as like getting to the root of why it triggered you. So again, like, with the dishes analogy, like if the dishes is a trigger for you, what is the root? Or like if something is triggering you about control or power, like what is the root of that? Like it's always usually something stemming from our childhood or a past life that is coming up for healing. And then on April 21st, we have Mercury retrograde, begins in Taurus. Fun, fun, fun. It's always a good time with Mercury retrograde. This will last until May 14th and can cause stubborn, inflexible, and proud energies to arrive within us. And we'll have to work on being open and grounding ourselves and staying humble during this time, as well as allowing more time for travel. So if you are traveling during this period, allow a few extra hours to get to the airport or the train station to allow for any delays. Double check your emails and text messages before sending them because it interrupts communication as well. And if any exes come back and text you or DM you, block, clear, cancel, delete. You don't want to get looped back into that negative cycle of going into the past, because April is all about stepping into new beginnings with that solar eclipse that happened. So don't get looped and tempted back into an old cycle with your ex. On April 22nd, we have Moon enters Gemini. This energy helps to keep us productive and busy, but we need to find a work-play balance so we don't become frazzled and scattered and burned out. So April is, again, all about that balancing work and play. And then on the 24th, we have Moon enters Cancer. This is a time to stay in your comfort zone and surround yourself with people that support you, which can bring an emotional security. It also is a time for you to give to yourself emotionally and make sure that your emotional needs are met so that you strengthen yourself internally. And then on the 26th, we have Moon in Cancer, trine Neptune in Pisces. This is about imagination. So it can be, a great time for you to explore your imagination, dive deep into that with that Pisces energy, that dreamy world, and see where it takes you, allowing you to be, creative at this time, to work on creative projects or hobbies that you are interested in. On the 27th, we have Moon enters Leo. This is an energy that helps us to connect to our hearts. So going into our heart space, allowing us to focus on making time for people and places and situations or things that we love and that are healthy for us. Then on the 29th, we have the Moon enters Virgo, allowing us to be more efficient with our time and our energy and where to direct our focus, as we may have extra chores or tasks on our plate during this time. So towards the end of April, We may be dealing with a lot of multitasking. So that's why when you have downtime possibilities, to really take that and give yourself rest when needed so that you don't get burned out this month. And then on the 30th, we have Moon in Virgo, trine Mercury in Taurus. This is a great time to start sorting through your ideas and plans and make the tweaks and adjustments needed so that you're ready to take action when the time comes. So if you've been thinking about launching a business, if you've been thinking about starting a new job, if you've been, whatever it is, getting married, it's about putting to plan and action all the things needed so that when the time comes to make that shift, you're ready and you're not overwhelmed. You have like a plan, you have all the steps laid out and organized and all of that. And on that note, let's get into the collective reading for the month of April. So let's just call in my angels and guides really quick. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael and Metatron to help assist with this reading. Okay, let's get an overall energy here for the month of April. Choices, feeling blocked or restrained. So the overall energy here is to move through whatever comes up for you. Don't allow the blockages to really hold you back. Move through those energies. When you feel like you're at a pause, take downtime and rest time. This is about, don't try to force something to happen when it's not the right timing. So in the collective, I do feel that there is going to be a lot of things coming up for us to look at. Looking at the certain restrictions that we've been dealing with as a collective, things that were blocking us from progressing forward as a humanity. So that's very interesting. Let's see what else we've got. April. Yeah, there's a lot of things for us to decide between in April. A lot of choices. And I'm going to do this kind of week by week. So we're going to get the first week energy, second week, third week, and fourth week. So the first week we have tea cakes, not all who wander are lost. So this is a good week for you to, like we were talking about with the astrology, to just kind of like really relax, rest, enjoy yourself. It's kind of like a good energy to expand your mind, really enjoy life, think about, the future, that sort of energy. And I'm going to get some tarot clarity with this, so hang on. As a collective, I do feel that humanity is going to feel very lost in the first week of April. It's kind of like coming out of that crazy March energy. Metatron is saying everyone's kind of just like, this is hilarious. I don't know if you guys have like the Gravitron ride at a fair that you've ever been to. Growing up as a kid, the fairgrounds always had this Gravitron ride that looked like a diamond, but it would spin really fast and you'd be pushed up against the wall of the thing and you could like turn upside down and do all these fun things. But Metatron's showing me that, oh my god, the visual I'm getting is hilarious. I wish I could relay it. He's showing me everyone coming out of the Gravitron just like like lost and like dizzy and confused, and he's saying that is us coming out of the energy of March. So we really need to like rest and allow ourselves to kind of like ground and get back to center and be like, where am I? What planet am I on? That sort of energy. That's hilarious. Thank you for that visual. My angels and guides are hilarious sometimes. I love it. Okay. All right, yeah, so we have Two of Pentacles here, which is about balancing our energy. So really grounding and getting balanced again. This is all about choices and multitasking as well, weighing many options here. So again, that choice card is coming up of, you know, what are we choosing in April? Are we choosing to go into toxic energy? Are we choosing to go into positive energy? And we have Seven of Wands. And Seven of Wands is all about kind of like that, you know, betrayal energy, dishonesty energy, running away. So we could start to see people moving away from, in the collective, we could start to see where the media is appearing more and more dishonest with what they're broadcasting in the news. And a lot of people could start to awaken to that and be like, wait a minute, I don't know if I believe this story. I don't know if they're spinning the truth in the way, like maybe they're giving little bits of truth, but they're also kind of like exaggerating a bit and making it a little bit worse than it is. So 10 of Wands, it's about ending that, ending the stress, the exhaustion, the burdens. I think there's going to be this energy coming in the first week of April where we're all just kind of like, I can't deal with this anymore. Like enough is enough. Like we need to move past this energy. We need to get into better, brighter days. We don't want to hear about nonsense anymore. We don't want to hear about negativity anymore. You know, like give us some good stuff to grasp onto. And Metatron is saying it's up to you to find the good. You can't rely on the news to tell you good things because that's not their job. They profit off of negativity. So it's about looking for the good amongst the chaos in that first week of April. And it's also about, you know, like exploring and doing what you can to find new energy and all of that. All right, let's look at the second week. Hourglass. Actually, I am right on time. So the second week is all about us utilizing our time wisely. And again, like where can you divert your energy and attention and focus to that is going to be most beneficial. So let's look at the tarot to see what's coming for the collective regarding that. It's like a fuzzy. See how easily I got distracted by the fuzzy? That's what Metatron's saying. He's like, don't get distracted by the negativity, the darkness. Stay focused on what is right and good in your life. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Focus on your creative projects. This is about, you know, new creative energies coming in, an urge to create. We are creating new earth right now. So we are right on time with creating new earth is what Metatron is saying. And the more we focus on this vision, the more we hold that energy in our mind and we focus on creating this new earth energy, we will bring that energy alive because it starts with each individual. When you believe and you hold that energy and you emanate that energy out and project that thought form out, more and more people pick up on that energy. And it's like a domino effect that happens where more and more people step away from this negative energy and start to believe in the possibilities of life, like Alice in Wonderland, you know, believing in the impossible. Even if you don't see it right now, go down that rabbit hole, dive into that world of wonderment and see, ask Spirit to show you what is possible. King of Wands, yeah, again, creative energy here. So this is about being in your power, knowing you're a sovereign being, and the bold, powerful leadership energy on this planet that once held the power. More and more of us are realizing we hold the power, not them. The power, oh my gosh, we have another ace. I love it. Ace of Pentacles. This is about abundance, money coming in, investments. I do feel that there is something in the ethers, and I picked up on this last month. There is money returning to humanity. There is abundance returning to humanity. However this comes, I don't know how this is coming. It's going to be a surprise is what Metatron says, but some way, somehow, in time, we are getting the abundance return to us. There is blessings on the horizon for humanity. All right. Let's see if I can. I just want one more because I'm nosy. I just want one more. Let's see. Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is about curiosity, gossip, spying, stuff like that. So I do feel that this is linked into, you know, truths coming out, certain energies being revealed that the dark ones tried to keep from us. So be on the lookout for that, of what kind of news comes. Let's get one more because I'm nosy. Okay, the Hanged Man. Looking at things from a different perspective or a different angle. This is on pause, on hold. So when more and more people, I'm hearing Metatron say, when more and more people believe in the possibility of New Earth, in the possibility of abundance returning, it will. We are creating this. It's up to us to create this as a humanity, as a collective. And to not buy into the negative stories of we can't have it, we can't have anything, abundance is, you know, not returning to us. We're gonna have to keep giving more money, more money. None of that's real. It's not my reality. That's what I say when I hear things and I use my discernment, which Metatron is saying we have to start using our discernment and feel it into your heart. Does this feel like truth or deception? So when I hear things that doesn't feel right or truthful, I'm like, not my reality. That may be your reality, but I'm creating an abundant reality over here. All right. What do we have for the third week? Oh, that card wanted to... Pocket watch. The hurrier I go, the behinder I get. So this is about slowing down, taking time to play, to rest. But we are also right on time with ascension. We are, Metatron is saying, we are quickly entering into New Earth energy. We are ahead of the game. We are ahead of what they thought we would how are you saying this? Hang on. Okay, he's saying the possibility of what the angelics or God source energy thought was possible for humanity to do this ascension, to get into New Earth energy. We're ahead of the timeline that they thought this would happen. So that's wonderful news, because that means that a lot of us are awakening to this knowledge. A lot of us are waking up to, you know, just having spiritual awakenings in general and starting to see reality in a different way, which is allowing us to step into this abundant timeline and bring in New Earth energy a lot sooner than what Source or God had planned, thinking that it would happen. You know, that's beautiful. So that's why there's no timeline of when this is going to happen, because Metatron is saying and Michael is saying that it's up to us to create that. You know, we're creating that. So it's up to us, each individual, to hold the light, stay positive, stay grounded, and keep visualizing that. Keep visualizing that. Don't lose sight of that vision. No matter what darkness, no matter what story, no matter what negativity comes up, not my reality. That's what I keep saying. Not my reality. I'm creating a different world. Okay, Six of Cups. Yeah, this is about generosity. This is new energy coming in to help assist us in the month of April. Two of Wands, choice point. Are you going to choose New Earth, or are you going to stay in the 3D world? Are you going to decide to partake on diving into the... Are you going to follow Alice down the rabbit hole and go into that world of wonder? Or are you going to stay and wallow in your misery in the old world? Knight of Wands. We are charging into this free-spirited, creative energy. There is a new energy, a fiery energy coming in this month to help give us that creative push towards choosing the right path. And then we have the Star. There's a lot of healing energy coming up for the collective this month. A lot of people purging, a lot of people healing and clearing old timelines, old energies. There's going to be a lot of healing in general. Modalities coming up too. I feel the medical industry is changing. There's going to be a lot of new ways of healing the body starting to be introduced into the medical field, because they're starting to realize that it's not just physical, it's also energetic. So the spiritual and the science is coming together and merging, and a lot of doctors are starting to shift away from the old world methods, the traditional by the textbook methods to heal people, because they realize it's not working. As we ascend into different vibrations, we need to change and shift with these vibrations. So the way you used to eat is not going to work anymore. The way you used to exercise is not going to work anymore. You know, it's about adapting to the new energies coming in and being open to new possibilities of, you know, changing it up, switching it up. Because we're ready for a different way to approach things. We're ready for new technology to come in to assist us in a positive way. So using, you know, crystals and energy healing and all of that, people are seeing results with that, and doctors are baffled by this because they don't understand it. So it's like this energy is waking a lot of people up to looking at new ways of healing the body. All right, last week, yeah, Metatron's saying to really focus on your diet this month, because you want to support your energy body as much as you can and your physical body as much as you can. So whatever your body is rejecting, listen to that and realize that the body is saying, hello, no, we don't want that anymore. Okay, the Herald, how long is forever? Sometimes just 1 second. So this, come the end of April, is a choice point for a lot of people. Do you want to stay wallowing in your misery and continue this timeline of like pain, suffering, seeing the world as this dark, dreary place? Or do you want to believe in the magic? Do you want to believe in the infinite possibilities? Do you want to believe in the impossible and creating a new world? As we have the world card pop out, this is about completing goals and lessons, traveling into new territory. Humanity is walking through a major portal on 4/4, and this energy is literally like going down the rabbit hole into the portal, you know, that Alice walks through to get to that new world. That's literally what I'm seeing, is like going into this portal, and awakening to new possibilities, to doing things differently. 8 of Wands, this is a fast energy, a quickening energy. This energy is coming in to help you move and take action towards creating the changes that are needed in your life, but also in the collective. There's a huge shift happening in the collective energy. I feel come the end of April, we're going to be like, are we in the same planet? It just feels so different energetically. 7 of Pentacles, we are putting in the seeds and planting the seeds as a collective to create new earth. We are really working on this energy, and the more we continue to nurture and water those seeds of new earth and keeping the hope alive, we call it in quicker. Yeah, and we're moving away from this old, dark, dreary world. We're moving away from toxic energies, from old ideas, old beliefs. We're relocating. The energy is relocating. We're shifting into a new energy. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Again, are you going to choose the old way of doing things, or are you going to embark on the new way of doing things and being open to the light, open to the magic, open to the possibilities? Or are you going to wallow in your misery and stay stuck and stagnant in that old 3D timeline of not wanting to shift or change and progress with Earth? Let's get some final clarity. Some final thoughts to leave with. 6 of Wands, victory. We are moving into beautiful, new, happier times. We're already starting to see it come the end of April. I feel like a lot of people's hope is being restored come the end of April, even if it looks chaotic on, you know, the world stage. There's an inner hope that is brewing within each and every one of us. Where it's coming from is God. Where it's coming from is the angels. Where it's coming from is the galactics. All this energy that has been infiltrating the whole month, the solar eclipse, all of that is helping to bring the hope alive again, to back that energy within us, to give us that little spark and just that fire. Just, it's like feeding the fire, and the fire gets brighter and brighter and brighter within. Oh my God. I'm going to now go throughout my whole week thinking about that gravitron, that gravitron joke that Metatron said, or that energy. Oh my gosh, Ace of Swords, beautiful. We had 3 aces here. We had Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, which is literally about magic to me. And then we have Ace of Swords. So this is about new ideas, moving away from conflict, new ways of solving problems. There's a lot of people in the public eye, the politicians that are the good guys, okay, that I'm picking up on. They're thinking really big, beautiful things to come into existence for humanity to help. So we are backing their energy to help them, you know, bring in happier days for each and every country. Yeah, 3 of Cups, celebration. These new ideas that are infiltrating is victorious, is full of celebration energy, joy, bringing the joy back. Oops. Yeah, we're walking away from this energy, 7 of Swords, this abusive, toxic energy of betrayal, of theft, of bullying, all that energy from the dark ones, whatever you want to call it, the controllers of the planet. We are walking away from their energy, and we, as a people, as a humanity, are stepping into our power here and overriding their controlling energy by us being sovereign and remembering that we are sovereign and stepping into our abundant timeline and not listening to the BS anymore and starting to live our life, because that's what they don't want. They keep feeding us with BS and nonsense and negativity and fear because they want to stop the joy. They want to stop the magic that we're trying to create here. So the next time you hear a news feed that's really dark and dreary, send it love, send it light, send it compassion, and then keep it moving. Get back into the joy energy. Go do something fun. Go do something that lights your soul up. And don't, like Metatron is saying, a lot of people when they hear something sad or, you know, whatever, they feel guilty to then go have fun or enjoy their life. But that's what the world needs. We need more and more people to be in joy, to be in positive energy, because that energy is emanating out of each person doing that. And it picks up through other people that are sad. They start to pick up on your positivity, and then it shifts something within them to then become positive. So the more we do this as a collective, we are shifting the planet entirely into a more positive energy. And the less we will start to see the war and the struggle and all of that. You know, and let me get one more card before I speak on what I was just going to say. Last card. Four of Cups. We need to hang on to the hope. We need to hang on to that which is giving us joy, nourishing our soul, because we do have a surprise coming in from Spirit. See the cup in the background? There's a big surprise coming in from universe, from God source energy, but we have to be open to believing in this in order to perceive of it. If we don't believe in it, we will not receive it. We will not see it. Remember that story when you were little about, well, I don't want to say it in case there's kids in the room, but you know, SANTA, the story with that, if you don't believe, you won't receive, right? You have to believe in order to receive. Yeah, that's the message there. Believe to receive, keep the hope alive, keep the positivity alive, and go down that rabbit hole. Start exploring new things. Start giving your soul new experiences to embark upon. All right, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you so much positive energy. I hope that resonated. If it did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you in another video. Bye.